Former world champion Terry Griffiths has been coaching Ali for the last 3 seasons. What did you say to them at the end of the first session, Terry?
Well, he was a little bit flat in himself, you know. Obviously, I think he should have got 3 frames out of the session, no more than that. But 6-2 was a little disappointing, and he was very tired because it was a hard last 4 frames, a lot of safety play, which you don't really expect with these two. But that's how the game pans out sometimes.
Emotionally, is Ali fatigued because he didn't get much sleep last night? Understandably, because that semi-final went on quite late, and he's got to come back and play again today. Is he suffering fatigue emotionally?
Well, everybody does, yeah. I don't think that's a problem. He was pretty low at the end of his first session, but coming back tonight, he was quite fresh, and a few slaps on the face seemed to do the job. And he was off to go. Another frame on the board. Let's go, yeah.
Is that in the coaching manual, by the way, a few slaps?
I'm not sure about that, but no, he was fine. We had a good little chat before he went on, and you can look at things just to freshen things up, you know, and he needs to go out there, like with the trying to get a little bit of inspiration going out. That's what he needed, and it hasn't quite happened yet, but he's on the way.
I was going to say, what is your assessment of the match overall, looking at both players and their body language and the way they're going about it?
I don't think Ronnie's too happy with the way the last 4 frames went this afternoon, and the first 2 this evening. It's not his style of game, it is tight tactical play. The balls, you know, dictated that a little bit, but also both players are missing the half chances that will clinch the frame, so that's what happens then, the game goes on.
It's a very interesting stage now, would you agree?
I think it's a crucial stage at the moment for Alistair. He really needs to get a few frames on the board, get Ronnie thinking a little bit about what's happening out there, because if Ronnie starts to go away for you, well, he's like a bus, a runaway bus, you can't stop him.
And if Ali pops out in between frames, you can go to the dressing room and just give him a little...
No, that's only in the interval. I don't go in between that, you know. No, he'll be too sore in the face if I keep slapping him all the time.
Griffiths, the cruel coach.
Typical Terry Griffiths sense of humour. Some people think he's serious at times when they listen to him. Great character, and what a great player. Now, these type of frames, you'd have to say they suit Ali. You know, he's got Ronnie out of his stride a little bit. And, you know, he's only 4 frames behind. There's a long way to go. He would have set his stall out this session to try and win it 5-3. I mean, 4 each. He would even settle for that. But he's a fierce competitor, Ali Carter. Never to be written off. And that's a poor safety shot from Ronnie, but he's been lucky because of the position the blue has finished.
Well, Ali's having a good look at this, but from our commentary position, there doesn't look a lot of room to go there. It will just about pot. Not if he hits the blue first, though.
Yeah, it wasn't a big pocket there. He had to put it right in the heart of the pocket. They're never going to go in off the blue. You see, he doesn't particularly like this type of game. Ronnie, as he always has been, loves to entertain a crowd. He loves to be in amongst the balls, but the frames are not going that way, so he's having to battle hard here, and sometimes you can lose a little bit of focus, but it makes it fascinating to see how it's going to pan out here. That's not the best from Ronnie. A couple of reds he's left. Giving himself a little telling off there.
One.
You'd like that cue ball to come in and out of balk, and Perhaps because he potted it a little bit thicker than he meant to. That's the reason it hasn't. Green's available in the top corner, which means you can just run through, but you need to be cueing well to play that slow green into the corner. Got it in the middle as well if he wants to, but this is a little bit more difficult for me because it's a blind pocket. Well done. Very good. Now, if he's dead straight on the second red up, he can just roll through for black or blue.
4.
What kind of angle has he got on this red? Not too bad.
That wasn't very good cueing.
Ali Carter 4.
And hit it much too hard. It only needed just to roll it in, and he would have just slipped off the side of the red. But it's amazing what a bit of tension can do out there. I love this shot here where they zoom in over the crowd at the Crucible Theatre. Never got shots like that in 1977 when we first came here, and we never got shots like that. A little pocket camera. Technology is a marvelous thing, isn't it? And of course, our cameramen and directors, they're pretty marvelous as well, Willie.
This is worrying times for me for Ali now, because I think sometimes when you're playing a player who you know you're going to have to play well against to beat, sometimes you can get almost a little bit embarrassed in a situation. You know, I've been in a situation when I played Davis and he goes 6 or 7 frames in front of you sometimes, and you almost feel like you don't want to be there. That's what would be worrying me now if I was in Ali Carter's camp.
$13. 14. 21.
It's a lonely seat when you're struggling.
22.
Well, he's obviously played for one in the middle, but at first glance, has he gone a fraction too far? Obviously not. He's having a good look at it.
$30.
Can't go into the dumps this time.